Good morning, everybody. One of the questions that was asked to me was, do we have a routine, or is there something special that every day we go through and this and that? Well, it's like you back home. You have a routine, you have everything else. For example, first thing in the morning, I got to break down my house. Different than you do, you just leave your house. So I clean my house, I pack all my stuff up, I put it all on the bike. That's first part of the routine. Then I sit and decide whether or not I'm going to eat here or I'm going to eat up the road. So I look at the map and see what food I have, if it's a better choice to go up the road a little bit and eat or to eat here right away. Look at the maps as well, get a general gist of the direction I'm going in and what may or may not be along the way. Like, for example, up over that way is a mountain I'm going to cross this morning. So I've got to take that into account, that I'd like to get to the mountain if the sun does come out completely from this cloud cover, that I'm getting up there before it gets too hot. It'd be nice to cross the mountain before it's too hot. So my goal is to pack up here. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning, get to the mountain and hopefully be over the mountain before noontime and it starts to get too hot for the day. Well, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful morning to start out and head up the road. Now, one of the first things you got to do, remember that when you're biking, check your campsite for everything. Make sure everything's tied on your bike good, everything's connected good. You've taken down any of your tree straps, anything else. Nothing is left on the ground. You've got all your stuff. Because remember one thing, once you leave here, this is not like your house back home. This is my house on the road. Whatever I leave here is going to stay here. I'm not coming back for it. So I just have to buy and replace it. So check all your stuff in the morning. That's one of the reasons I like finding a camping spot where there's no people around in the morning to disturb you while you're trying to pack up and get everything ready. And maybe they're fiddling with something, so you forget to pack something and you leave stuff behind. It's kind of cute. Another question that often gets asked to me, as you approach a mountain like this on a bicycle, what thoughts go through your head? Well, besides I'm going to be pedaling for a few odd hours uphill and hopefully I get a rewarding downhill on the other side of it. But in general, for me now, being on the road for so long, going over Tibetan mountains at 5,000 plus meters, etc., it's just another day of riding. It's just going to take me a little longer, a little slower, change into gears. I actually find mountains more pleasant than rolling hills because at least your mind and gear set has got into climbing the hill, and you continue to do that as long as it takes, not fast down, push back up, fast down, push back up, etc. After seeing a hellacious accident across the street, I understand why the tunnel is closed. But of course, you have to ride, as I say, sometimes the wrong way because you either miss a turn or something else happens. You have to be very careful here in Vietnam, how you do things, where you go, what goes on. It's kind of easy to get in accidents before you get back to where you need to be. The tunnel up ahead is why the bikes can no longer go. So that's that one. So now we're going to have to take the above road around the tunnel again. Okay, we've reached the crossroads. This is where you can no longer go on the road. You can see by the signs, no motorbikes, no walking, no people. This is the longer of the tunnels. Even here, they don't even let the motorbikes go through. We must go over the top of that mountain that goes into the clouds to get to the other side. So that's just the way it goes. I'm gonna see if I can pick up a water here real quickly. Otherwise, I gotta go over the top without water and drink. And we're gonna head up to the top of the mountain and see what that brings. Met a little young Australian cyclist here today. He'll be going up the hill faster than me on his 26ers. You can make it! You can do it! Have a good trip! Safe travels home! You can see the summit off in the distance. You know you've made it. Just a little bit more to go. A couple more kilometers and we should be at the top. See the tower up there? That's where the top is. Hello. How was that hard ride up here? Did you guys work hard? Oh, look what we found. A little Australian. You made it. Did you kill yourself coming up this little baby hill? So what'd you think of the bike packer setup? What's the differences? Strap on bikes to the frame there. No cases. Put your bags up front on top here. Your grab bags here. Your other bags here. Easy access. Your frame bag here. Your up bag there. Your backpack and saddle bag there. If you need more stuff, goes on the pannier. Compare that to this. Strapped on the bike. Strapped to the side. Strapped to the side. One on top. What's the difference? Bike packer. Okay, good thing we came to the train station to find out for him. Because here at this train station, the bike has to be shipped one day. It takes 2 days to ship. It doesn't ship on the same train, so it takes 2 days of shipping. So for him, he can now stay 1 day here and the second day here, then take the following day train, and his bike will be there waiting. So he has to pack his bike, get his bike ready, and leave it here for shipping. Then they'll ship it, and in a couple days he'll pick it up in Saigon. Okay, splurging for dinner tonight a little bit of real garlic bread, by the smell of it, chicken parmesan, a nice orange juice, and have some cheesecake for dessert. Just gonna go out and have a nice dinner tonight for change. And of course, we gotta have dessert tonight. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.